Blessings, you beautiful beings. My name is Gary, and I will be guiding you on the meditation. I tried this before, but I wanted to be cool and went outdoors, in a nice park setting. But it was not that far from city life, and it was loud. And in this Bob Ross calm voice of mine, wasn't that, it's kind of hard to be heard, you know. So indoors it is. So I'm going to start off doing this mudra. A mudra is a hand position. Make sure the thumb tips connect because the thumbs are connected to the pineal gland. Third eye stuff, you know. So we're going to close our eyes and we're going to focus. And even though our eyes are closed, we're going to gaze off into the distance. You ever been in the zone, just kind of stared off? Maybe somebody's boring you a conversation, just like, we're going to stare off as we close our eyes. We're going to breathe with our bellies, because as we want to take deep breaths that are inhales, we want to fill our belly, and then exhale, and compress and push our abs in. It's abdominal breathing. And then we're going to inhale, feel like a balloon. And we're going to exhale and squeeze our belly. Through our mouth, preferably. Okay, so that's going to be the pace of the meditation, okay guys? So with that, we're going to begin. And I do want you guys to close your eyes right now. We're going to settle our thoughts. You know, our thoughts are always constantly in motion. We're going to slow them down and just relax. Give them a second to calm down. You know, deep breaths. Breathe in through the nose. Expand the belly. Nice and slow. It might take practice, it's okay. Come to a point where you reach max. You hold it for a second and keep it moving right back in. You don't want to hold your breath ever for too long because that freezes up the energy in your body, because the chi goes in and out when we breathe. So we're going to inhale again. And we're going to inhale all that chi from the earth, right through the walls of the house. We're going to grab the air and inhale the purities in it. And we're going to exhale the dirty air. We're going to exhale the carbon dioxide for the plants, whether in the house, whether outside. We're going to exhale for them. And we're going to inhale their beautiful oxygen that they give us. The love that they give us. We're going to inhale that love. And we're going to feel what it's like to be in Mama Nature's grasp. We're going to inhale all that. And then we're going to exhale that city life pollution. You know, all of these radiation that hit us from the everyday struggle. We're going to exhale all of that, get rid of everything. And we're going to inhale purity like the sun and Mama Nature. Those beautiful rays, how they hit you. When you're sitting in the sun on a chilly day and you're in that sunny spot right before you're about to get in some cold shade in that sun. How it warms you up. And we're going to exhale that cold, that chill. We're going to get rid of it. We're going to remove that coldness in our hearts and in our bodies. And we're going to inhale our future and what life holds for us. All the gifts we're going to inhale, the blessings. We're going to inhale them all as we exhale our fears and our doubts. Blow away all of those worries and dreads that we have. And we're going to inhale potential and possibility. Inhale hope. make sure you fill up on it good. And then exhale the burdens that we feel, the insecurities that we drag with us. We're going to be light and free of all that. As we inhale our strengths and our gifts and the ability to unwrap the gifts that we have been given in this present moment. And we're going to exhale all that wrapping paper that we're going to take from getting off our gifts. We're going to exhale all of it. Because you always make a mess after you open up a nice big gift. And we're going to inhale the glory and our destiny. We're going to inhale our power and our true selves and our spirit. As we exhale the ego and the small limitations that we set for ourselves. They're not good enough. We're going to exhale all that away. The bullshit, the conditioning. While we inhale new knowledge, understanding. Inhale knowledge of self. Inhale the wisdom from our ancestors. As we exhale the indoctrination and the lies that we've been told. And exhale the bad programming and the viruses that we contain in our psyche. As we inhale a new slate, new beginnings, it's a new year. Inhale that fresh start. And exhale anything that is not this present moment. Exhale focusing too much on the future and focusing too much on the past. And inhale now in this exact moment and what your heart feels. Are you light? Are you heavy? Exhale any heaviness that you may feel. Any deep-rooted emotions, any trauma, any scars that you constantly remember. Inhale, healing, light energy, the pulsating white light coming to those hurt parts in your heart. Inhale that energy and hold it for a moment. And exhale any of the unhealed old trauma that may be stored in us still. Oh snap. While we inhale acceptance of strange conditions and the hilarity of the universe, and exhale expectations and outcome dependency and being a silly bastard. As we inhale a reminder of who we truly are, who we always have been and always will be. Exhaling who we're not and the confinements that we set for ourselves based on others. Exhaling all expectations. And inhale new life and new opportunities. And creative energy so that we may create as the Creator has created us in His image. Since we've been created, we should only create. And exhale any destruction as far as our destructive tendencies. Our constant expectations and need for others to conform to our comfort zone. Exhale all of that. As we inhale space and longevity for ourselves and expand our comfort zone beyond the walls that we are okay with. And exhale those borders that we've previously set. Exhale them all away, far, far away. And they never come back. As we inhale further expansion of our consciousness, of our kindness, of our heart. Inhale that heart energy field And exhale that overthinking and complicating of a simplistic nature. Exhale everything that overdoes. As we inhale space for divinity to come. And inhale truth and enlightenment. And exhale worries about rent. Worries about moving. Stress from work. As we inhale new business ideas and entrepreneurship possibilities and an entire new earth unfolding, inhale all of it. And exhale the old paradigm where we had to do what we were told, where the system is what we abided by. Before we had a self and all we relied on was other, and other was just as lost as we were. And inhale everything that you know to be you and true. As we exhale what is not, what never truly was, and thankfully will never be. We're going to keep doing these deep breaths, and remember with your belly, inhale and expand the belly. Exhale and squeeze it in. This acts like a pump in our inner center of balance, because there is where our chi is stored. Our lower dantian is a chi reservoir. And in our lower dantian, the chi reservoir is produced chi by proper conscious breathing. Chi is our energy, and you see, as we get stuck in our head and in our thoughts, our mind uses our chi, while our body needs it and doesn't get as much to heal because we're constantly depleting our chi reservoir when we do not do conscious breathing, nor conscious thinking, and most especially conscious feeling, where you take energy, I call it energetic responsibility for yourself, where you own your feelings and you understand that every moment you're in charge. The meditation helps to keep you in that position where you can always have a big old jar of Zen to reach into when these situations get crazy. Because we all know life is crazy almost non-stop. So we inhale some peace and Zen. So we're nice and full. You want to fill up on that peace. That Zen is so necessary. Hold it for a moment. And you exhale the chaos of everyday life, of our phones, the notifications going off non-stop, of people calling. Who's calling me? We exhale all that. We don't need that. We inhale Mama Nature's sweet breath. How it smells in the woods on a hike. How her leaves, the rustling of the wind and the leaves together in harmony. And how you're just a part of it all. Inhale Mama Nature. As we exhale the smog of the city life that we're accustomed to. Exhale all the impurities and visualize it, because imagination is actually just a higher dimension that we can tap into, because we are multi-dimensional beings of love and light, preferably. The more love and light that you inhale with every breath, you inhale love, inhale that light and picture it as a bright light. May it be white, may it be yellow, light green even. And we exhale all these dark blockages in our energy field. Exhale the blockages in our everyday life, stubborn patterns of thinking. Exhale all of it. Inhale new life, new birth, new beginnings, and growth. Inhale it all, and feel it. Be in your heart, be in the moment. We're going to inhale being present and exhale being in our heads, in our thoughts. We're going to exhale overthinking. Exhale, am I doing this right? Exhale, will I ever know? And inhale, understanding. As we exhale and keep our bellies pumping to get that chi popping. In traditional Chinese medicine and Taoist philosophies, there are two brains. The one that we all know and are aware of, and the second is in our stomach. And that is because in our gut, serotonin is produced, which is largely responsible for our happiness. So you want to be able to have that energy. That's that chi. You want chi for happiness. You don't want to waste chi on stress and silliness, misusing our imagination against us. Because our subconscious has been programmed for so long that our emotions are not our own. We think our words are our own. So we take pride in our words and how we get things across. But in it is jam-packed with manipulation. Nobody speaks the truth. Their emotions are what speak the truth. So we're going to inhale understanding of these emotions that people speak when they speak to us. And they say and use words so incorrectly, not knowing what they really mean is how they feel. We're going to inhale what they really feel. And we're going to exhale the pollution of their jumbled words that don't say it correctly. Because they're saying, oh, it's this, oh, it's you, oh, it's that. But what they mean is I'm hurt and I want to be heard. Inhale the understanding of the translation of what's really being said with people. Inhale the emotional empathy that we should all have for one each other. And exhale the selfishness that we have in our ego and thinking that we know best and what is best for us. And we're going to inhale unity and grand collective consciousness, a togetherness mind state where we can do for each other and all needs will be met for the highest good of all. And exhale the idea that me, mine, and greed is all we really need. And exhale all these pollutants in our mind and our psyche and our everyday thinking. And inhale growth, wholeness, and understanding. Hold on to it for a second. And exhale. Exhale everything that does not serve you. Exhale everything that feels like is against you and that causes resistance. Not for fear. Fear is what we're going to let go of. We're going to inhale the strength to overcome obstacles, to overcome every fear that we have, and inhale the power to remove all doubts. As we exhale any blockages, any of those doubts, we will exhale and get rid of. We will not get rid of the opportunities and say that they're bad for us. We will exhale fear that prevents us from taking on opportunities. And we will inhale these opportunities and take them with a smile. And a gentle smile is good for the third eye. It really is. And exhale any perceptions of bullshit that we have that are simply untrue and not good for us. And now we're going to slowly breathe. And I'd like to mention that in Taoist philosophy, the Shen is the third eye, or the pineal gland. And if we can focus on there, if you've ever gazed off into something, there are these old pictures that are illusion tricks, where you have to look through the picture in order to kind of see an image within an image. If you do that stare off and focus your eyes in that particular gaze, that focuses your third eye, which is your Shen. And if you can keep your Shen focused, which of course first we must master our emotional mind. If you can master your emotional mind and not suffer from desires and able to be a master of your emotions and hold all energetic responsibility for oneself. And focus the Shen in its region as you keep breathing, and focus the Qi in its region. And this unity, harmony of both focuses is the balance of yin and yang polarities. Because these are the lower Dantian and the upper Dantian. And they are connected through the spine, which is where our chakras and that Kundalini energy rises from. Our Qi reservoir is in our center of our energetic body and lies in our physical body. The very first place our energy is manifested in our physical form is in the testes and the ovaries, because that is the life force liquid. Very true. From that point, if we cultivate our energy through meditation, through consciousness, through not wasting it, we can refine that energy that is called Jing. Jing is what it's called. That energy of our life force. We can refine it and use it as energy to go up our spine. That's the Kundalini awakening that we have. That's that Kundalini energy. And that energy can go up our spine through the back of our skull to a place called the Jade Palace. From there, you can bring it up to the third eye, where it is electronically turned on through the power of our Qi, where you may have visions, you may astral project with ease, all types of things people would consider supernatural. Through meditation, that's all it takes. What if I told you you could be a Jedi? You could be a Jedi, folks. All you gotta do is meditate and stop watching porn. Could you believe it? That's all it takes. Crazy. But I love you all. And together, we could all be Jedis. We're gonna inhale our Jedi realization. And exhale the dark side, because we don't need all that. As we inhale some love and light. And soak it all in. And exhale the closing of the meditation as we relax. And we resume, bringing our energy back to our bodies and our awareness. And inhale one more time. A nice slow one to finally close this out. And I inhale gratitude and thankfulness for you guys joining me. And we exhale any misunderstandings of anything in our world, because we don't need that. Thank you guys for joining me. I love you all so much.